11 signs she has someone else in her life. Relationships aren't always smooth sailing. If you're reading this article, you might have noticed signs that she has someone else in her life. Or if your relationship has been rocky for a while, you might suspect that she's moved on to someone else. Whatever the case, it's not your fault. You might also think, my girlfriend might like someone else, but she still loves me. While this mindset can work for couples willing to compromise or explore an open relationship, it can be harmful if you're not in either category. The key is to gather sufficient evidence to support your suspicions and then talk to her about it. We're here to help you with that. Here is a list of signs she has someone else in her life. 11 signs she has someone else in her life. If you suspect that your girlfriend has feelings for someone else but aren't sure, this list can help you. Even if you want to discuss your suspicions with her, having some proof is crucial. Without evidence, she might become defensive and angry. But with sufficient proof, she will be more likely to admit to any infidelity. Her affair could be emotional or physical, and either way, there will be regret and hurt on both sides. However, it's important not to blame yourself. Find the courage to handle the situation calmly and gracefully. In Silver Linings Playbook, Bradley Cooper's character Pat catches his wife cheating on him. After a long period of grief and turmoil, he wins a dance competition and opens his dream restaurant with his new love. While your story may not end with starting a new business with a new partner, the point is to remember that your partner's infidelity is not your fault. Maintain your sanity, prioritize your mental health, and focus on your life goals. This list will also be useful if you recently broke up and want to know more about her current love life. Here are the 11 signs she has someone else in her life. 1. She spends a little too much time on her phone. Technology has brought people closer and opened up networking opportunities like never before, but it has also made it easier for people to cheat on their partners. Take Alan, for example. He never had reasons to be suspicious of his wife's increasing phone time and frequent outings. He attributed it to her increased work hours due to a promotion. Despite the signs of a failing marriage, he believed she was just busy. However, one night, after she fell asleep from a long day, he went through her phone and discovered she had been cheating with multiple people. We often overlook changes in our partner's behavior because we naturally trust the people we love. However, if you notice your partner spending more time on her phone, or if she smiles and giggles while texting someone but then hides it from you, these could be signs she has someone else in her life. These signs aren't conclusive proof that she has moved on, but they can be strong indicators to help you draw your conclusions. 2. She is acting differently. Typically, if your girlfriend has feelings for someone else, you'll notice changes in her behavior. She might start daydreaming randomly, become fidgety around you, or increasingly irritated when spending time with you. It's important to remember that there could be many reasons for her behavior. She might be nervous about an upcoming exam or a presentation at work. However, it's crucial to trust your instincts in these situations. Otherwise, you might overlook key signs that she has met someone else. 3. One of the strange signs she has feelings for someone else, she is doing more favors for you. Guilt is a powerful emotion that can drive a person to act unusually nice to ease their conscience. If you suspect your girlfriend has cheated on you, observe how she treats you. Is she being extra nice lately? Is she going out of her way to do favors for you? Perhaps she bought you a nice gift for no apparent reason. You might think, this isn't so bad, maybe my girlfriend likes someone else, but she loves me. The problem with this mindset is assuming her kindness or affection means she will forget the other person and return to you for good, but that is rarely the case. If you notice your girlfriend doing unexpected favors, it could be a sign she has recently met someone else or has moved on entirely, and her guilty conscience is prompting her to do nice things for you. 4. She smiles at random moments. Have you noticed your girlfriend smiling at random moments? It might seem harmless and innocent at first, but it could be an early sign that she's falling in love with someone else. Think back to the early stages of your relationship when everything felt rosy, warm, and giggly. She might be experiencing those same feelings, but for another person this time. So, if you find your girlfriend smiling to herself at odd times, it could indicate that she's falling for someone else. However, this could also mean many other things. Maybe she's reminiscing about a moment you shared, thinking about her celebrity crush, or recalling an amusing Instagram reel. It doesn't hurt to playfully ask, "Hey, what are you smiling about?" 5. She doesn't want to get physical anymore. A significant sign that she might have someone else in her life is if she no longer wants to be intimate with you. Pay attention to how she reacts when you initiate physical contact. Does she pull away? Does she often say, "I'm too tired," or "I'm not in the mood right now"? While these are valid reasons, it's important to note any changes in her attitude toward physical intimacy. Additionally, do you notice any new marks on her body? Try casually bringing it up in conversation and see how she responds. If she fumbles or is unclear about how she got the marks, they could be physical signs that she's having one-night stands or hooking up with someone else. 6. She suddenly has a lot more outdoor errands to run. Typically, people who start cheating don't stop at one encounter. They continue the affair as long as they feel they won't get caught. If you notice your girlfriend making more excuses to stay out or running errands at unusual times, these might be signs she has met someone else. Pay attention to the patterns of her errands. Do they coincide with the home schedule of anyone you suspect? As a last resort, you could ask a friend to follow her, though this is technically considered stalking and could get you or your friend into serious trouble. 7. She is talking a lot about the person she told you not to worry about. Have you always had suspicions about someone in her friend group, but she reassured you that there was nothing to worry about because they were just friends? Perhaps this person and your girlfriend have a history together and still spend time with each other. If she has developed feelings for someone else, she may start talking about this person frequently during the early stages of her intense attraction. Realizing this could be more painful than if your girlfriend were to cheat with someone random, especially considering she had always tried to ease your concerns about them. Think of Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. Will reportedly felt insecure when Jada repeatedly brought up her closeness with Tupac. During their talk show, Will asked if something had happened between them, but Jada insisted they were simply good friends. Imagine if they had actually been involved in an affair, it would have devastated Will. 8. She has a work spouse and insists it's nothing. Work spouses are often close friends that some people have. While there's nothing inherently wrong with having intimate friendships outside of a romantic relationship, it's wise to remain vigilant. This situation might lead you to defend your relationship by thinking, "My girlfriend might like someone else, but she loves me." However, it's possible they are more than just work spouses. Consider this: your partner and her work spouse spend a significant amount of time together at work. They likely share many common interests due to their profession and may often work closely together. It's challenging not to develop some level of closeness in such circumstances. Office romances are increasingly common nowadays. Therefore, if you notice her constantly talking about this person, it could be a sign that your partner is developing feelings for someone else. Think about actors who have portrayed Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield have all ended up dating their co-stars who played MJ. Workplace romances are prevalent, and it's important to remain observant to whether your girlfriend might be taking the term workplace spouse too literally. 9. She has stopped putting effort into the relationship. They say, you should never stop dating your partner. The first few months of a relationship are usually fun and exciting. This is when you are getting to know this person, and every day feels like you are learning something new about them. However, beyond the first few months or years of a relationship, both of you will fall into some sort of routine. There are fewer and fewer surprises, and you might fall into comfortable silences once in a while. However, both parties have to work and put the effort into the relationship beyond the first few months or years. If she develops feelings for someone else, she may start neglecting the relationship you share. You might also observe that she puts significant effort into her appearance when meeting someone new but shows little interest in impressing you. This change could indicate she's involved with someone else physically. At this stage, it's possible she's mentally checked out of your relationship. It might be beneficial to have an open conversation with her about your concerns. 10. She has mentally checked out of the relationship if she has feelings for someone else. When a relationship reaches a critical juncture, those invested in its success will strive to salvage it. If your girlfriend appears indifferent to the fate of your relationship, it may suggest she has moved on to someone else. She could be waiting for you to initiate a breakup, thus easing her own decision. Pressuring someone to remain in an unfulfilling relationship due to the cheater's reluctance to end it is damaging yet unfortunately common. For instance, if you bring up an issue that needs addressing in your relationship and she responds by shutting down or becoming defensive, saying things like, "If you're so unhappy, why don't you just leave me?" or "Maybe you should find someone else if I'm such a terrible person," these could be signs that she is developing feelings for someone else. At this point, the decision to fight for the relationship or move on rests with you. 11. She is talking about the future but in the short term. Couples often discuss their short-term and long-term goals together, typically envisioning a future that includes both partners. These plans might encompass shared aspirations like marriage, children, or buying a home, as well as career ambitions that involve collective decision-making using terms like us and we. However, if she develops feelings for someone else, you may notice a shift in how she sets her goals. Phrases like, "We will move in together," could change to, "I will visit you on weekends," or, "We will buy a house together," might become, "I will rent a studio apartment in the city." These alterations indicate she is considering a future with someone else, potentially leaving you out of her envisioned path ahead. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.